What is up, y'all? We're gonna do a little bit of Alliance War today. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. We know that much, man. We know that much, hands down. So, thanks for stopping in. Hope to do about an hour. I got those special codes to give out, and I need to do something to go along with it. So, hey, man, why wouldn't we go ahead and do some Alliance War, right? We'll do some of that. I definitely want to bring to your attention some of the things that are going on in the community right quick. Also, just keep in mind, we do got the promo code that just hit. The promo code that just hit, right, is out available to everybody. Summer bonus. Summer bonus is a promo code that just hit. So everybody can put that down. Do code Giddy bonus. That would be dope. Music is too loud. Bang. Thank you, my guy. That's what I need. That's what I need. How about there? How about there? How about there? No, that's what I need, man. It sounds one way in my headphones when I'm working with this program. It sounds a little bit different. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. So summer bonus is one of the things that's out there. If you're unfamiliar, Jim, what's up, man? What's up? How's it going? How's it going? If you're unfamiliar, because sometimes we try to cater to the new player experience when we can. So let's see here. For those of us that are brand spanking new, if you have no idea, let's go ahead and work our way through this real quick. What would we do with that code? What would we do with that? Jim says he's doing good. I'm digging it. Jim says he's doing good. So summer bonus, that's just a regular code. It just dropped. So I'm just logging in for the day here, picking this stuff up. On my screen, this is super dark. So we gotta lighten that up. Bang. All right. What are we doing? We're looking for, how do we put codes in? So if you're just a regular new person, you haven't done it before, right there in the option screen, we got get your new player gift. Redeem code. It still says new player, but again, it's for everybody. So you can do it in the app here, or you can do it on the website. So we're just going to go with summer bonus, and hopefully it's going to be happy for me. Summer boost was the last one, right? Can I spell? Big bucks, no whammies. No, it doesn't like me. Well, otherwise, you just have to do it by going on the main Marvel Strike Force Discord. But that's one way to get it in. One way to get it in. Here I am on stream, messing it up. Hey, just want to draw to your attention two couple quick things that are going on in the community, right? Some good stuff happening in the community. Thing number one. Where did I put it? Big bucks, no whammies. There we go. All right. So what we got here are the Hellfire outfits. These are just a couple of them. So if you go to the main Marvel Strike Force Discord, there's a tab for Hellfire fits, it says. And if you guys don't know, the Hellfire Club, since the Krakoan era in the comic books, this is a celebration they have every year. Nimrod jumped in, he smoked a bunch of people, so then now it's a vigil, as you see at the bottom, perhaps, of this one here, Hellfire Vigil. So just to remember, yada, yada, yada. But what they do is they dress the characters up, they make them nice outfits, and Scopely is saying, hey, man, maybe we can get one of these outfits. Scopely is saying, maybe we can get one of these outfits. Now, I'm showing 3 on the screen right now, but there's tons, right? They're just asking for people's submissions. So go ahead and browse around on the internet. If there's something that you think would be cool, mention it, man. They said that they might be able to make these outfits. So this is Emma Frost, Havoc, Nightcrawler, just some examples. Again, there's tons of different examples out there. There we go. Maybe. Technology is hard. Technology is hard. All right. So two that really struck me. One here on the left. This is a character that was from the Krakoan era. This is Rasputin 4. So she's got like Colossus powers. She's got magic sword. She's got a bunch of different people's powers. She's a chimera. So she's a blend of a bunch of different people's abilities. She's a pretty dope character. And then we got Medusa there on the right. Like, that's pretty dope, right? So the dress is like her hair. It's her hair. It's pretty dope. So again, I would just encourage you to look around on the internet. They have outfits and stuff like that. Again, from the comics. This is going on for years. So you got tons. You have video games that have leaned into this. So you have other versions of characters and different video games. And we could use that stuff, bro. They said we could use it. I'd go for it. Two other points I want to bring out. So we got the Dark Soul here. So this is some fan art. So this is some fan art. Once again, that's also on the official Marvel Strike Force Discord. The Dark Soul drew this. Hey, man, give props to the community who's being creative. Give props to the community who's being creative. And then we got Mito. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Mito. They did some negative space art for Professor X here. I just think that stuff is really cool, man. Just being a creative individual, you got to do that stuff. That stuff is good for us. It's part of what we are. It's part of where we come from. So just highlighting some of the good stuff going on in the community, man, because there's always nonsense talk and people being negative all the time and people just screaming and hollering about stuff that don't even matter. So, hey, man, let's highlight some of those wins out here. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into the game. It's been over 5 minutes. So I guess we'll go ahead and have to drop that first code. So you can just put Gala in the chat just to help our Gala. So if you just put Gala on the screen up here, and we will first cat to do that. I'm gonna get you a code. So we get into these Alliance War attacks, man. Got to get into these war attacks. Jim, we got Jim with Gala. Thank you, my guy. Now, Jim, I don't know if we met on Discord. I don't know if we have. Hit me up in the Discord so I can get you that code before they expire this weekend. Hit me up in the Discord. My Discord's in the description. It should be in the description. If not, we'll figure this out. You let me know so I can get you one of those codes, brother. But hey, we got to get in these war attacks. Time is ticking right along. We're winning. We're winning. Outstanding, my guy. So it's usually in the description of most of my videos. My personal, gaming Discord, I guess. And then you can find me from there. We'll figure it out. Get you them codes. They expire this weekend. All right. So start chewing through some of these war attacks. So in this case, we are winning. Let's see what we can do here. I haven't done anything yet. And the music moves because I moved the screen. That's cool, right? That new picture of Blastar. I like that. All right. Let's see what we got. So this is a new player mindset. I don't even know what the war looks like. I'm hoping there's actual teams to fight. I should have looked at it ahead of time. Who do we got? Reactor would be a good target for points. Those teams are getting strong, but we'll see what we can do. We might go after some of those. Mad Dog. Otherwise, we'll clear out. Those teams are bigger. One team left in the hangar. Whoa, ho, ho. So this is on the new player account, man. So I don't think I got anything strong enough to deal with that. And that's points we need for Hanger. Good night. So I have my Fantastic Four. But they're not that strong. You know what I'm saying? They are not that strong. Like half that power, half their power. They can punch up, man, but I don't know if they can punch up that much. I don't know if they can punch up that much. All right, we'll play it safe. Normally, the idea on the new player side is just to be aggressive and go after cats that are about your size, things like that. See what we can do. So maybe we'll drop over here. Somebody's making waves in Med Bay, and then there's a bunch of shields over here, so we can get some points that way, maybe. Or we can goof off with Reactor. Reactor might be kind of strong. We'll go for some. So, all right, first team we got over here is Illuminati on the right-hand side. I don't even know what works good for that. Vigilantes. King Cygnus is saying maybe the Vigilantes to get the points in the hangar. How big are my Vigilantes? I hear you. That overpowers the thing. 4, because I'm wearing teal gear here. 4-7. You could probably get it on a 2-tap. Right? Overpower is a factor. I could probably get it on a 2-tap. You're enticing me here. Except for that Thanos, man. I just noticed that Thanos is gear tier 20. That's probably too big a bite. That Thanos is a gear tier 20. If he wasn't, that probably would have been the move. You're right on. I would have tried it. Man. All right, we'll slide back down. Go after Illuminati, maybe? Who can I use for some Illuminati? I'm gonna go over here to the Marvel Church. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I'm gonna go over here to the Marvel Church. Take a look and see what the recommendation is. And do I have the teams that can do it, right? That's the hard part. Do I have the teams that can do it? So it's an Illuminati with no Captain Britain. So Marvel Church, that's a good spot to check out some war counters. All right. He says Night Stalkers can punch up and get it. My Night Stalkers might be strong enough. We're in the hangar. 3-1 to 4-1. No Captain Britain. Let's give it a whirl, man. Let's try it. These new loading screens are pretty dope, bro. These new loading screens are pretty dope. I like them. What days do you guys have Alliance War? All right, let's see what's going on. Hold on. Moon Knight. You got to get in the gym, bro. All right, I'm up. We want to get rid of Hank. I don't have any crowd control. Got to disrupt. We'll go here with Iron Man. Got to hit on everybody. We will try to stun. Or excuse me, that's an ability block on Hank. Got him. Woo! Uh-oh. Well, this probably ain't gonna work. I'm not strong enough. Too big a bite. Too big a bite. Who else could I have used? Too big a bite. Jim says he's got war on Tuesday and Thursday. Too big a bite. We're already off to a bad start. Too big a bite. Too big of a bite. Getting cocky out here. All right, who else could I use? Some more recommendations. Superior 6, which I don't have built with this team. Out of time, I don't have built. Mighty Avengers are not strong for me on this with this account. Mercs and Absolute A-Force. So I don't have anybody really. And we're in a reactor. So it'll just be brute force. Let's try. I might try my vigilantes on them. And there's another set. There's another set over here. Let's help the cause. We'll go it again. Different crew. We use our vigilantes on this team. So Jim says, Undying, Sinister 6, or Star Jammers. I feel you, my bro. We'll get to taste some of that maybe. This is on my baby account. I don't have any of those cats. So we're just brute forcing. The new player side, strategy is not the way to go. We don't got strategy. It's just brute force. It's just brute force. Will I make the same mistake? It is entirely possible. It is entirely possible. At least we got some immunity this time to stave some of that stuff off. We're holding on. Slowly. Whoa! What is going on with this Iron Man, dude? Three diamonds. Well, I'm showing you how not to do it. I'm showing you how not to do it today. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know how to not play Alliance War, tune in to Gideon XL. Hit monkey. He's out of there. All right. I'm losing the war force single-handedly. Losing the war single-handedly. New loading screens are up and about. They're up and about. They're in there. New loading screens are up. That's pretty okay. All right. Now that I hit him, I still want to remove that team, man. I still want to remove that team. They're the strongest team that I got outside of. I could try the Fantastic Four. Oh, Thunderbolts are not going to work. Let's try it, man. See if we can drill through. See if we can drill through them. King Signet says, I hate fighting Illuminati. I get it. I'm with you. I'm with you. Jim believes that the Fantastic Four should be able to make it happen. And I made a mistake. Man, what is going on in my brain today, bro? I needed to get the control over there on Hank. Probably still in it. Nice. All right. The out of time team is exhausted and could be beat pretty easily with no retaliation from the Black Knight. I didn't notice. Let's take a look. I did not notice. They are exhausted. And then we got a Star Jammers. Can I, in my mind, can Thunderbolts beat Star Jammers? What, I saw something weird not too long ago. Somebody that I wasn't expecting. Thunderbolts, a little bit of a punch up. He says can do it. Audrey, what's up, my guy? We're doing good around here. Hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, man, Invisible Woman, she's throwing it down. She's throwing it down. Thunderbolts. Yeah, man, they're not amazing. But we're definitely throwing attacks today. We're definitely throwing attacks to try to get through this. All right. So I'm going to try it. Punching down. I'm punching down. So let's see if we can erase them. And then we'll turn over to that out of time. See if we can get through that. See what we can do. All right. Let's see if we can pick on Havoc here. Still good. Still good. We're doing okay-ish. We're doing okay-ish. We don't need to break a taunt. What else will this do? It'll give me a taunt. So maybe I'll take it. This is an ability block. Let's see here. Groot's about to go. Does he cleanse? I can't remember. Can't remember if he cleanses. Audrey. Yep, this is the alt account. This is the baby account. Here we go. Ghost. Boom. Love it. Love it. All right. And all right, so what you call it? Gladiator didn't come down. Hey, is this new? Up here in the upper right hand corner, the character, and then you can see their abilities. Is that new? That looks new. Interesting. Uh-oh. Well, that's what happens when you got we got the win. I forgot about I have it on automatic or whatever if I'm idle, because again it's the baby account. Sometimes I get rushed. That was with the last update. Like this just happened with this update, or like it's been in the game for a while and I just haven't been paying attention. Oh man. Oh man. Well, that's good. Okay. All right. We got it. Thank you, King. All right. So we got that black. He's strong though. I just noticed. He's exhausted. So he won't have charges like King Cygnus brought out. Won't have charges. I wonder if I replace Gene on the extreme team there, is that going to be enough? Replace Cyclops with Gene. Or I could put in Quasar, but I might need him for something else. So Jim's saying it came with the new screens. Okay. I dig it. I dig it. King Cygnus, he'll have charges, he just won't retaliate. And he'll be strong, right? So I'll still... Do I have Storm? I do. She's not super strong. I'm wondering if I should change. King Cygnus says she might be able to stun the Black Knight. I agree with that. I agree with that. I don't know how strong she is. I just started working on her. I'm thinking about switching it up. Maybe I'll go with to try to make sure I can get the strips. Put Emma in. I got a weak old man Logan. Hercules. Who else goes on that team? Falcon. To try to get some strips. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this out. Let's see what happens. Let us see what happens. You're live watching Gideon XL. If you want to know how not to play Alliance War. Yeah, man, these screens are dope. I like it. All right, here we go. There's the will it remove he's got immunity. But it won't strip it. Oh. For giggles. We got to get over to Hercules. Hopefully here. All right. And he resisted. That's no good. He resisted it. But I see what you're saying. He's not retaliating. He resisted the strip. Somebody's gone. Storm's got a couple. Boom. She gonna revive? We got to get over to Cap. Yeah, she revived. All right. We're holding on strong. The retaliations are back. We got to get to Miss Carter here. Good night. All right, so now we're all in. We're all in on the Black Knight. We're all in on the Black Knight. All right. We survived. Something happened. We survived it. Something happened. Yeah, my Storm isn't super strong. I don't have my guys dialed in on this account, like who has what T4s people have, what T4s they don't have. So that's part of the struggle. I have no idea what's going on. Appreciate you, Audrey. Appreciate you. Audrey says nice. Absolute A-Force. We're still looking at Marvel Church here. See if we can get a glimpse of what we might be able to use with the teams that I got. They're saying Liberty, Absolute A-Force, Gamma Mephisto, which I'm not going to have. Nowhere, Odin Apocalypse, not going to have. Gamma Apocalypse, not going to have. Astral with a giant punch down. So my Liberty and my Absolute A-Force are not strong. I don't even know if I have them. So my Liberty there is not strong at all. A-Force, I don't have any. You can see the tier 4 info on the screen now as well. We're going to have to investigate. We're going to have to investigate. So strongest team I can make, just to try to be a giant punch down on a war team, is my Orcus there. Nimrod should remove the 2 Wasp and Ironheart. I don't know what's going to happen with the rest, though. I don't know what's going to happen with the rest. So engineering is just a bunch of shield teams. So we'll just brute force it, man. I'll just go for it. Orcus, brute force it. And then if we can remove that last team, and that'll be that. And then maybe we'll switch to the main account and see how that's going. Both yours and theirs. On the have to peek here as we load in. I have to peek here as we load in. Will I get a turn? All right. Interesting. We can see the numbers at least. Cool. It's definitely better than it was before, right? It's definitely better than it was before. Hopefully that knocks. Oh, I thought that would knock them 2 out. So we're like double their power. It looks like it's not going to matter. Nimrod, hopefully he knocks out a couple people. And since Kahori is standing next to, can we get it? Kahori's gone. All right. Hey. We're doing okay. So again, this is more the new player side. You're just brute forcing. You're just using your strongest teams to go after their teams to make space. King Cygnus says, I also hate fighting people with Orcus. I get it, bro. I get it. They're one of my favorite teams, so I'm sad to see him go. The Insidious 6, which probably still be a good team. Be knocking them out, but Orcus, they'll hold on for a while in the Alliance War. They'll hold on for a while in Alliance War. All right. We got one more. See if we can get rid of, who is this here? Hive Mind. Was not coming to mind. I'm surprised he went with 2 villain tech teams in a row. Who do they got? Oh, as far as for the raids, like making them a complete villain tech team. Is that what we're saying? That makes sense. Dan, what's up, bro? How are you, man? How's it going? How's it going? Hopefully everything's going good. So hey, we're gonna hit this last team. If you drop Alliance War in the chat, Alliance War, and we got another code. We got another code for you. If you can drop Alliance War in the chat, whoever. I'll try to get one more attack in after this because I got enough to make another decent team, I think. Get rid of Cyclops. Probably just go with Quasar. I don't know, man. Just for funsies. Just for funsies. Dan says he's good. You're in a great alliance now. I'm glad to hear that, my guy. I know that's always an issue, right? Finding a good alliance to help you grow with, man. That's always a thing. Boom, we got Audrey. We got Audrey with Alliance War. Audrey. So you know the drill, my man. Hit me up on Discord. Hit me up on Discord. And I'll get you that code. Jim, did we find you yet? Did you find me yet? Here we go. I'm going to try to maybe do, I don't know if there's another good attack, and then otherwise we'll just switch accounts. So I got to get my main ones into clear all charge. We'll strip those real quick from the Red Goblin. He's gone. What comes up? He didn't come back down, my guy. He did not come back down. Quasar's a great character, dude. Quasar is a great character. I love it. Are you guys enjoying hit me up after? No problem. No problem. Are you guys enjoying the way they're doing things with the legendary characters? So we got Quasar, Blastar. I don't know if anybody even got it. You guys get Blastar. Some people are unlocking him today. I don't think I'm getting them. But are you enjoying that? I don't know how long everybody's been playing, especially compared to the previous way we unlock legendaries. Are you enjoying how it is right now? Bug, what's going on, my guy? Bug Meteor. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you. All right, so then there's just a bunch of minions. Yeah, probably. I mean, it's probably not worth going after another real attack. I'll just ping the Alliance, tell them to finish that off, or I'll finish it later. All right, we will switch accounts, I think. While I'm sitting here, let me just get my raid hits in. Well, you guys don't have to see me do that. All right. Switch to the main account. Gotta wait for it to load back up. But yeah, I don't know, man. How are people feeling about the way legendaries and stuff are coming to the game? I like it that if you're just playing the game, you can get the characters, right? As you saw, I had Quasar, but he's not going to be as strong as a Quasar on my main account, right? Because I just don't have the firepower, don't have the team, so I get an appropriate leveled, appropriate strength legendary character, I think. All right, so we have, let me see here. Somebody got to remind me to turn chat back on this. I'm in a new alliance, and usually the comments are not safe for work. So I turn the comments off. I just got to remember to turn it back on. Is there anything left for me, man? These guys blow everything up. There might not be nothing left. Hit me up on the Discord, Audrey. Outstanding. Outstanding. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. I got to make sure I get you that code. All right. I'm coming in way late. It looks like there's nothing left for Gideon to do. Oh my word. What is the mystery team that's left? Absolute A-Force, Mephisto. Good night. What am I doing? I wouldn't have got no points. I better just click it right now just to hold the spot for a minute so I can get some points. Good night. These dudes. Hey man. Bro. The Alliance cleaned house. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, they did. Use G20s. I don't know, man. I don't know. No, so like, here's the thing. I can go on a rant about this if you want. So I got called out. And I get it, rightly so. So I would say that before I was kind of an advocate of Alliance War getting simpler because war captains and stuff were getting burned out, which I get that. So they were trying to adjust it, and oh man, trying to get back here on the Marvel Church because I know there's a good combo for this. Who do we got? We got Absolute A-Force, Skrull, Mephisto. Absolute A-Force, Mephisto, Super Skrull. Undying, Liberty Null, or Liberty Mephisto. Well, for me, I only got one option there. Liberty Null. So I'm supposed to use a special with Falcon Joaquin on the Skrull. Well, we'll just walk our way through it. We're gonna go with Liberty. I don't have any G20s there. I don't have any G20s. But if I lose this fight, they're gonna be mad. If I lose this fight, they're gonna be mad, bro. So because I was slow, I just don't get any G20 milestones. That's just how it goes, man. That's just how it goes. Hopefully they're not saving it for somebody else. Jim, I hear you, bro. That's what we want. We want everybody to be in an alliance that's working the same way as them and being aggressive, find aggressive alliance war. Alliances, win or lose, right? That's the cool thing. Win or lose. If it's just everybody's in, they're being aggressive, working together, it's going to be a thing. So Liberty Null. Who do I remove? Falcon, Peggy, Captain Sam, Patriot. That leaves my guy. All right. Did all that. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Because we did indeed almost forget. All right. So I'm just going to follow what it says, man. It says special on Null with Falcon. Joaquin. Falcon Joaquin. Use the special on the Skrull. Is Falcon going first? Woo! We got Peggy going first. Peggy Carter special on Kohori. We'll do that. Patriot. What did they say? Patriot Special. This is all on Kahori. Everything's on Kahori. All right. Except for Joaquin. Whoa, we're going to be rewinding the Super Scroll. So it looks like the goal is to get through Kahori, get her off the board. Then the scroll. Then I'm assuming that means Mephisto next. Can I get anybody into the red? I probably can. Let's just go ahead and get the battlefield effect up. Not tough. I mean, I'm punching down. But we're looking good. So I get 1 milestone point. I get 1 milestone point. Half a war left. But like, so I don't know. It's a long story. But essentially, I changed my tune. And I'm messing up right now because I should be going after Medusa. That I was in favor of them simplifying things because war captains, I guess, were getting burned out. And people are blaming Scopely for that. But the problem is us. If we're going to be completely honest, the problem is us. It's the community in the sense that when the game started, right, you'd have like an alliance leader. I got a milestone point. I got 1 milestone point. You'd have an alliance leader. And then you would have like a raid captain. And you had a war captain, because way back in the day, it wasn't as complex as it is now, right? So one guy could be the war captain and just kind of once in a while tell you rock, paper, scissors. You know, you're supposed to use team A and not team B. Yay. So we got chat coming back up and I'm getting afraid here. Because the alliances, they're very vulgar. They're very vulgar. It happens, bro. It's good. I'm just wondering if we're going to win. But we as a community didn't change, right? We just kept letting there be like one person who was the war captain. And we didn't change. And we can't do that, right? As war got more complex, we have to adjust. And what that means is either we need more people to step up, you know what I'm saying, and help out with war. Or those guys who just are like, if you're just me talking right now, might make some people mad. If you're just one guy and you're trying to control 23 other people that aren't doing anything, that won't even, like I say, go look up a counter sheet. They're just going to wait for you to tell them. Then somebody's in the wrong spot, because we're burning people out, right? We're burning people out. I'm probably going to make a video on this. Like I said, I could go on a rant, but with my old alliance, same deal. I just got to show up. They're going to lock me out. No, I'm in. I made it. I got a couple points. I'm like, bro, I'm not going to get anything. I'm not going to get anything. You lost by 3. What happens? It happens. We're going to just try to play here for 10 more minutes. I'll have one more code and then we'll shut it down. But so where are we? All right. So my old alliance. Let's see if we can find him right here. Like half the alliance, bro. They was deep into alliance war. So I was with Team Superfly turnaround for quite some time. And they just kept, like, people would stop playing because it was kind of hardcore. So people would stop playing, and then they would just get more people. And they would just get more people. And they would just get more people who wanted, we dropped. So that's where I'm at now. New Age King. Let's see if we can find my old guys. but they would just keep getting people that like wanted to play war, that wanted to be hardcore. So like what started happening is literally whenever there wasn't a war, the Alliance was just on practicing war. Like all the time. They were just practicing. They in the top 100? They might be in the top 100. Chosen for War is a Team Superfly Alliance. I was not there. That's like the strongest Team Superfly Alliance for war, I believe. That was not where I was at. So then like it kind of made me think about it different, man. Like all these guys. So there we go. So that's where I was at. I was with this crew right here for years. Team Superfly turnaround. They just kept getting more and more hardcore. And then the next level up from that is hardcore with some cash money. So then obviously I don't got cash money like that. So it wasn't mean or anything, but right. I just got knocked down to the next group. And the guys from this group, it was me and one other dude got knocked down from this one to where we are now. And where I am now, two of those guys came up because they're paying that cash money. They got Professor X and they're all about Alliance War. But that experience helped me to appreciate that, man, there's people that are strategizing out here, man. Strategizing out here. They want to do war. They want it to be complicated. So let's not take anything away from them. It's what I came to believe with the mindset. And so now I'm advocating to, hey, bring it back. Bring the theory of crafting back. Bring the theory of crafting back. There's going to be levels of players, people that want to go hard. Let them. Right? It's nothing bad. We're not, disrespecting anybody else, but you got to allow people to play their play style. So people that want to go hard, let them go hard. The people are at that next bracket, let that be a thing. And just kind of, let people play where they play. I don't know if they could get rid of the time zones in war. Probably not, because like I said, I logged in and things already gone. Jim said, I got burned out after about 3 years. Much happier just playing and not leading. I can get that, bro. I can get it. I can get it, man. No, there's this thing called, I'm going to make a video about it. So if you guys don't know, anybody doesn't know, I work in emergency service as a firefighter EMT. So there's a thing called the span of control. Span of control is how many people, how many tasks can you oversee it at one time? And depending on how hands-on you're talking about, the span of control for humans, period, is somewhere between 3 and 7. They say optimal 5. The thing that makes the difference between where it at is how hands-on you got to be, right? If you're, I was a manager at a retail store, right? Assistant manager. All I had to do was say, hey, man, you guys, just you two stay on the register, and you two make sure you're talking to the customers, and you two make sure that the shelves are getting replenished and things of that nature, right? So I just did laps, making sure that people were doing what they were supposed to do. What they were supposed to do wasn't tough. I think I'm using the right team here. I could be wrong. I think I messed up. I'm talking too much. I messed up. I'm going to lose. Right? So that's 6 people. So that's 6 people that I had under my span of control, but it's not super hard, right? It's not like hands-on hard stuff. It's just people doing what they're supposed to do. And I'm just making sure that they're doing it. I'm just, looking to make sure that they're doing what they already know how to do. Right? So you can do that all day. Span of control at 6 people is fine. But again, on my job now, like I said, I'm a firefighter, right? Like, so, hey, so if I'm going into a building to search for people, right? Somebody's like, my kid's in there or whatever. It's smoky. There's a fire in there somewhere. I'm on a ladder truck. What that means is I'm going in, just me, another dude maybe, and my boss, and we're looking for people. We don't have water. We don't have the hose. We're just going in, right? Not knowing where the people are, not knowing where the fire is. So now the span of control is a lot smaller, right? My boss is literally, oh man, I thought I could get, I thought that smack would have got her out of there. My boss is literally just trying to make sure that he knows where I am. Does that make sense? I'm looking for the people. My partner that's going to be with me also looking for the people. And my boss is just trying to make sure that he knows where I am and where we came from so that we can get out. If I find the people or stuff goes bad, his job is just to make sure that he knows it's dark, we can't see, where we came from and how we get out. So the span of control in that sense is smaller, right? So in that sense, it's only like 2 or 3 because he needs to make sure he knows what's going on, right? So in that instance, since he's a hands-on leader, the span of control is a lot smaller. And so the same is true for Alliance War, right? So in Alliance War, if one person is supposed to actively be telling people play by play what characters to use, what counters to use, what abilities to use, right? That person's just going to get burned out. That person's just going to get burned out. Let me try Viper here. Because it's hands-on leadership. And it's just not, we're not meant for that. You know what I'm saying? We're not meant for that. Not at that scale. That's way outside his span of control, and he's going to get burned out. So Danny said he loves competition. It gives you drive. And I agree with that. And that's what we want. That's what we want. We want competition. We want individuals that want it to be able to go get it. And so alliances that like war, they might need to start banding together here. If you're a war captain, you're doing it all by yourself, you might be in the wrong spot. You might need to go to alliance where there's other people that feel the way you do. So it's not just one cat, so that you're able to be competitive in the game mode that you enjoy, right? So too, again, this is just me, and this is just stuff I'm thinking about. So too, the same with like, I haven't played the new Danger Room, but I hear it's pretty easy. And once again, because people just want stuff to whine about, people are complaining that it's too easy. But again, I know there's 2 sides to that story. There's some people that want the hard version, that want that grindy version. I like the grindy version. That takes 2 weeks or 3 weeks or however long. I like that version. But I know that everybody doesn't like it. So it looks like they're bouncing back and forth between an easy one and a grindy one. So my idea, and I don't know what people think about this, to get the competitive aspect in oh man, I should have popped him. To get the competitive aspect in the quick version, in the like the Danger Room that we got now, why don't we make a timed run? Make it a timed run. And then make a leaderboard based on that. And then people who want to compete, right? If it's shorter and faster, then people can compete on that side for speed runs. And then on the grindy side, they can compete for points. Again, in both cases, you would give people something to shoot for, in my opinion. In my opinion. So Jim, talking about leadership, he said, I never micromanaged to that extent. I just gave up trying to assemble 22 others. I just gave up trying to assemble 22 others that enjoyed playing as much as me. That's hard. I get you, bro. I get you. I get you. I'm leading my small alliance here on the baby account, not this one, but on the baby account. And I'm playing 2 accounts and stuff, so it's hard. But that's the trouble, right? Finding people that play the same way that you play. It's hard, right? Especially when you're talking about that many people, 22 people, right? Like I just got transferred, not just, but if you've been following, I got transferred at work, since we're still talking about work stuff, to a different shift. My shift that I was on, when we were doing it, man, I thought we were like it. We had a really good crew, the most tenured, lot of experience, and I'm on a special team as well. So it's all people who want to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like because everything's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So it's all people who want to be there. So it was super good and I got transferred to, so I'm still at the same station, but it's a different shift, and it's all like new cats. It's all like new people. So all that experience, and that's why I'm there. I'm there to be the old guy in the room to bring some experience. So initially that was one of the things, man. It's like, well, does everybody want to be here? Right? This is a different assignment. It's kind of hard. There's a lot of extra to do. And is that what people want? And we're just talking about building a group of 10. This is 10 people, and they moved 3 of us to the new shift. They moved 3 of us. So we're talking about now 7. We find 7 that want to do it. And it looks like everybody there wants to be there, man. It looks like everybody, there were some rough patches in the beginning because we're merging groups. But 22, that's a problem. All right, that's hard to do, I should say. That's hard to do. That's what we're finding out. Dan, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Go get some war attacks in, my man. Go get some war attacks in. Make it happen. Audrey, I can't imagine trying to coordinate that many players, possibly in different time zones, and how they see the game. I mean, that's a thing, man. And now that I'm getting older, I don't know. I don't know what happens on the other side of the world. I don't know what culture is like what's culturally acceptable. You know, things like that, little things like that, as far as like speech and schedules and things of that nature. I don't know. You know, those are just different things. We've been at it about an hour. So if we just throw Marvel Strike Force in the comments. Marvel Strike Force in the comments for code number 3. Throw Marvel Strike Force in the comments. How many times I got left? 2? I can probably bump this guy. Marvel Strike Force. We got Bug. We got Bug Media with Marvel Strike Force. So yeah, man. Yeah. So who did we get? I gotta find Jim. We got Bug Media. Oh, look at that. Cygnus. He's on the top. He's on the top. Interesting. He's on the top, but he's saying give it to Bug. He's saying give it to Bug. Chick Cygnus is a great sport. We got Jim. He said he sent me a DM. Outstanding. Earlier we had Audrey for Alliance War. And let's see here. And then it was King, but he's saying give it to Bug. All right. I think I got you. I think we talked before. If not, again, just hit me up on the Discord. All these are like timed, so they expire, I think, on the weekend, like Saturday night, Sunday morning, somewhere in there that they expire. But hey, as always, man, I appreciate you guys, bro. And let's just keep talking. Let's just keep it positive. The game's in a really good place. They're making a lot of changes, a lot of adjustments. because they want people to play and they want people to have fun. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with having fun. And we'll let the crybabies cry. We'll just try to keep coming up with solutions, man. Try to keep coming up with solutions to keep the game going strong. Thank y'all for stopping by the stream. I'm gonna head over to Discord, see if I can find everybody to get their codes and enjoy this good weather while we got it. Hopefully it's good weather where you're at. Hopefully it's good weather where you're at. And we'll just enjoy it while we got it, man. Thank you, Audrey. We appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you. When we went out and ran this morning, I ran the hill with a guy this morning. It was hard. Go out and get some steps. I got to get some more in. You guys take care of yourself and your family, man. Peace out.